It's to a full new episode of Nightly News. I'm Noah Apodaca, and Nightly News starts now. Now let's send it over to Fern and his group on teachers' thoughts on meeting new teachers. Let's go check it out.
Hey, what's up guys? My name is Caden, and today for the Nightly News, we will be going around the halls asking teachers and students on their expectations for each other.
So what are your thoughts when you first meet a new teacher?
They have the bad breath.
That they have bad breath? So who's your favorite teacher so far this school year?
Miss Daly.
Okay, thank you for your time.
I teach Health Occupations 2 and Allied Health.
All right, so what are your expectations for having new students this year?
My expectations are that they're going to enjoy my class, but that they're also going to bust their butts in class as well. So we kind of have a mutual understanding where I bust my butt to teach them as much as I can, and they bust their butts so that they can learn.
Okay, and what are your first thoughts on meeting new students?
I love meeting new students. One of our assistant principals, maybe we could replace, but the new students is always fun to me. I like to get to know them, and I like for them to get to know me.
So what are your thoughts on meeting new teachers?
I think it's pretty cool, but it's kind of nerve-wracking at first because you don't know what they're going to expect in class.
Okay, and what are your expectations out of them?
I expect them to be welcoming and I don't know, just welcoming.
I like to meet all the new freshmen that are coming in this year. This year I have a really good crop of freshmen. They've been really positive, eager to learn and work. Sophomores this year, most of my classes are doing well. World history, it's kind of a slow movement at first, and we kind of work our way into it.
So what are your first thoughts when you meet these new students? What are
I like to learn about where they're from, what they did during the summer. I see if they made it out of Doñana County. I love to travel, so I like to hear where they've traveled. I'm concerned with they play too much video games and aren't enjoying the great outdoors.
So what is your name?
Aiden.
Okay, well what grade are you in?
10.
Okay, so what are your expectations when you first meet a new teacher?
That they actually know what they're doing.
Okay, and then who's your favorite teacher this school year so far?
My favorite teacher this school year is Miss Redford.
What's up? I'm MC Flashcard. I hear you got some questions for me.
All right, so what do you teach here?
I teach English and creative writing.
So what are your expectations meeting new students this school year?
My expectations for students is that they get here on time and they're showered. I'm hoping that they maybe brush their teeth occasionally. I'm hoping that we could maybe have some combed hair. I'm also hoping that any blood on their clothing be washed or removed. I think boogers maybe could be taken off the face and the upper lip. Those are some basic expectations. I'm also expecting when they talk to me, they're not breathing too bad of their breath on me, and then I'll also try not to breathe my bad breath on them because I have terrible breath. I have to drink coffee because I don't sleep at night and I'm exhausted.
So what are your first thoughts when meeting these new students?
My first thoughts is, hey, great job brushing your teeth today. Great job wearing deodorant. I think that Oñate students are really bright. I think we have some of the best students, and they all have unique instincts, and my first thought is to respect their instincts.
Awesome, thank you, Fur. Now, if anybody knows about throwback outfits, Haley and her team have got it figured out for you. Now let's send it over to them for more.
I'm Andrew.
And I'm Haley.
And welcome back to the Nightly News.
So today on the Nightly News, we're going to be interviewing our Oñate students about 80s throwback fashions, and we're going to be seeing what they have to say about it.
So let's get to it.
Italy. I think Italy has the best fashion.
I would say Europe.
New York.
New York or OKC. In bigger cities.
I think they're both just unique in their own way. A lot of people try to tie like 80s into nowadays, but like put their own twist on it, and I think that's so cool that that's capable. Like, you could do that.
I mean, they like dressed how they felt, and that's what I'm sort of going for. I like current because they're incorporating all types of like decades. They're like sort of mixing it all together.
80s fashion is just really unique, and like people dress like how they want. They don't care about what anybody else thinks. And like now it's kind of just like, oh, like I see them wearing that and I want to wear it now. Like, I don't know, with me it's just, I want to wear that because I want to wear it.
The 80s, like, they didn't really care, like, what they wear. It was just, like, go at it. There's a bunch of styles, and it's just learning new styles.
Nothing inspires me from 80s fashion.
50s, I think that was very prime. 50s or 90s is probably the best.
It was just so free and fun.
In the 80s?
Yeah,
70s.
I think that a lot of like celebrities changed it. I think a lot of celebrities tried different ways to be unique and different to create their own thing, and people just followed that.
Because every generation was changed. It's like everybody sort of just came together and just made everything different.
I don't know. Just cause.
Like how people started thinking, they didn't want to, back then they didn't really care, and now like people think about like if they're gonna judge or not, so they change their style for who they are and their personality.
Because an example would be women going into the workforce.
Myself, honestly. No, like honestly, like I don't think I dress like anybody. I think I kind of just throw on what looks good and what's cheap.
My emotions.
I have myself a bunch of Mexican singers because I just wear boots.
Me, myself, and I.
Yeah.
I like it. I think it's cool. I think a lot of people like it too, and that's now the trend. But I like it.
I mean, you could just, if you want to dress like you from the 60s, dress like you from the 60s. If you want to dress like you from the 20s, dress like you from the 20s.
It's kind of just like going with the flow.
I would feel great about it because nobody cares what they wear now.
Fanny packs have got to go.
Now you've heard what Oñate has to say about 80s throwback fashion.
So we hope you guys enjoy the rest of the nightly news.
Bye.
Thank you, Haley. There are some new teachers here at the castle this year for the 2018 school year. Let's send it over to Viviana and her team to go meet these teachers.
Welcome back to New Year Nights. My name is Viviana Alcantar.
And I'm Noah Padaka.
Today we're going to be introducing ourselves to some new teachers.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Some questions we'll be asking our new teachers here at Oñate High School are, how do you think the school year will be this year? What do you think your biggest strengths and weaknesses are as being a teacher? And how are you liking Oñate High School so far? With that being said, Knights, let's go talk to some new teachers and see what they have to say.
Hi, my name is Robert Harper. I'm a new teacher here at Oñate High School. I came here so I could teach math and coach football, things that I've been doing for 31 years. So I've gone and done this so long that I enjoy it. I do it because I enjoy it, not because I have to. Well, and most of the kids I've met are real receptive to what I'm trying to teach and are trying to do good at everything they're attempting. Technology. I was going to say I grew up in the chalkboard age, and now I'm into where everything's computerized, so I have to incorporate both and try to learn some along the way as I go. Well, Oñate's been a lot of fun. Like I said, the kids have been great, and haven't had a problem one yet, but it's early in the year, who knows.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So my name is Greg Mallory. I go by either Mr. Mallory or Coach. I am one of the C-team coaches. I'm the assistant head coach, and I coach defense. I'm also one of the varsity assistants as well, and I'm teaching Health Occupations 1 here at Oñate High School. Honestly, I think the school year is going to be awesome. I'm really, really excited to have this job. It's a dream job for me to be coaching and teaching, so I'm really pumped for it. And so far, it's been tremendously awesome, and I'm just glad to be a part of it. I would say definitely my biggest strengths are my motivation and just connecting with people and networking. I love talking to people. Communication is a huge thing for me, regardless of who I'm talking to, if it's a high school student or administration. I just love that connection. I believe some of my weaknesses, never coached before, never taught before, so it's a totally new world to me. I'm still learning, a lot of the different procedures and rules and stuff like that here at Oñate. So I think once I, get those under my belt, I think I'll be okay. I love Oñate. I remember this past summer I got to go to HOSA Nationals with Mr. Ogas and the HOSA group, and it was just amazing. And Mr. Ogas and I, we've been talking about this dream job forever, and here I am, and here it is. And I can't be more blessed and thankful enough to be a part of the Knight family, and great things are going to come out of it.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Limon, and I teach AP Calculus, and I coach soccer and I coach basketball as assistant, and I'm so happy to be home. I started here in 1996 teaching math, but then I came back, so I'm back. I think the school year is going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. It's already been a good start, but just me. It's going to require a lot of work, so we're going to do well. I care a lot. I have a lot of passion, but I think a little bit I don't have patience, so sometimes I tend to be a little tough on my students and my players, but it's because I care.
That sums it up for meeting a few new teachers here at the Castle. This has been Jackie Reese signing off for Nightly News.
Awesome, thank you, Viviana. Now let's send it over to Jose, Kyle, and Eddie for Knight Center. Take it away, boys.
Hi, my name is Kyle.
And I'm Eddie.
And welcome back to the first edition of Knight Center.
Football coming off a hard-fought loss, the boys are looking to come back tomorrow against Cibola at the Field of Dreams at 1 p.m.
Soccer has a great start to their season, 2-1. They are hoping to take the same intensity today and tomorrow in their tournament.
These girls are better than ever, and with the big win over Chaparral, they're now 1-1, and we'll be playing in a tournament today and going for first.
Volleyball took a heartbreaking loss in a 5-set thriller to Hobbs. We are now 1-4. We wish them luck at their Sweet 16 tournament at Las Cruces.
Well, Knights, that concludes our back to school episode on Nightly News. I'm Noah Padaka, and we'll see you next week.